So, when you think about Malaysia, what comes to mind? Probably incredible food, bustling cities, lush rainforests? But what about its islands? Just how massive is Malaysia's island paradise? Well, we're about to find out.
Go on, take a guess. 100? Maybe 300? The actual number, it's probably going to surprise you. That's right, 869. According to JUPEM, Malaysia's official mapping agency, that's the official count. And we're not just talking about the big famous ones you can stay at. Nope, this includes every single little rock and islet that has a name. That number really changes how you see Malaysia, doesn't it? It's a true archipelago nation.
Okay, so where in the world are all these 869 islands hiding? Well, they're not just scattered randomly, they're actually clustered in some pretty key spots.
The way they're spread out is actually pretty fascinating. The state of Sabah over in Borneo is the hands-down champion with more than 400 islands. Its neighbor, Sarawak, has over 100. Then back on the peninsula, Johor has the most, but it's states like Kedah and Terengganu that are home to the big names you've probably heard of.
All right, with almost 900 islands to pick from, where do you even begin? Let's start with the A-listers, the islands that have pretty much become synonymous with a Malaysian paradise. First up, you knew this one was coming, the undisputed king, Langkawi. This is, without a doubt, the most famous island destination in the entire country, a name that travelers all over the world recognize. And what makes Langkawi so special is that it has something for everyone. I mean, it's way more than just gorgeous beaches. The whole island is just steeped in local myths and legends. It's a UNESCO geopark with incredible ancient geology. And come on, who doesn't love that breathtaking cable car ride? It's the full package. All right, our next stop takes us to Pulau Tioman, just off the coast of Pahang. This island's reputation for sheer beauty goes way beyond Malaysia's borders. Luckily, you'll often hear it described as Antara Pulau Tercantik di Dunia, which literally means one of the most beautiful islands in the world. And honestly, they're not wrong. With these lush jungles that tumble right down to meet the crystal clear water, it's an absolute paradise for diving, hiking, or just, escaping everything.
Let's head up the east coast to Terengganu, where we find another gem in Malaysia's crown, Pulau Redang. If you're all about that underwater adventure, this is definitely your spot.
Redang is basically a postcard that's come to life. It's famous for that ridiculously clear water that's just perfect for snorkeling, sand that's as fine and white as powder, and some seriously beautiful resorts lining the beaches. Pure tropical bliss, that's it. And just a stone's throw from Redang, you've got the Perhentian Islands. Now, it's actually a pair of islands. You have Perhentian Besar, which means big, and Perhentian Kecil, small, and each one offers a totally different vibe.
This place is a massive hub for backpackers and divers. The whole atmosphere is a bit more rustic, a bit more social. It's the perfect place to get your scuba certification, hang out on the beach all day, and just enjoy a really chilled-out nightlife.
So we've done the big names. Now let's go a little off the beaten path. Malaysia's archipelago is packed with islands that are famous for very specific, very cool things, from being some of the best diving spots on the planet to having unique local industries. Over in Sabah, you've got this incredible duo. First, there's Pulau Sipadan, a true legend in the diving community. I mean, it's consistently ranked as one of the top 5 dive spots in the world, famous for huge schools of turtles and a dramatic underwater wall. And then you have its neighbor, Pulau Malbol. While the diving is great there too, it's become famous for its unique over-the-water chalets that you see all over social media. It's the perfect home base for exploring Sipadan.
Staying in Sabah, let's talk about Pulau Bangi. Now, what makes this island special isn't 5-star resorts, but its sheer size. This is Malaysia's single largest island.
But here's the really interesting part. Even though it's huge, Pulau Bangi is still largely off the main tourist map, and that makes it this incredible, untapped gem for ecotourism. It's a chance to see a more raw, untouched side of Malaysia.
All right, let's zip back to the peninsula and head to Pulau Pangkor in Perak. This island gives you this wonderful mix of beautiful beaches and authentic local culture.
What makes Pangkor so unique is its deep roots in the fishing industry. It's famous for producing some of the best anchovies, or ikan bilis, around, and you can actually visit the fish satay factories there. You mix that with a historic Dutch fort, and you get a destination that has some real, genuine character.
Heading way down south to Johor, we'll find Pulau Besar. This place has earned itself a reputation for having a Maldives vibe, and that's all thanks to its incredibly clear waters and super peaceful resorts.
It's the kind of place you go to really, truly unplug from everything.
And for our last stop, we're visiting a place of pure legend, right near Langkawi. This is Pulau Dayang Bunting. It's famous for this mind-blowing freshwater lake that's nestled right inside the island, a lake that, from the right angle, is said to look just like the silhouette of a pregnant woman lying down.
Okay, so we've seen the superstars and the specialists, but the story of Malaysia's islands still has a few more cool secrets up its sleeve.
Did you know that some of Malaysia's islands literally play hide-and-seek? They're called tidal islands, or Pulau Pasang Surut, and they only pop up when the tide is low. It just adds this whole other layer of mystery, and it's a reminder that for centuries, so many of these 869 islands were just unnamed specks on a map, holding who knows what kinds of secrets.
So, from the world-famous shores of Langkawi to those phantom islands that appear and disappear with the tide, we've really only scratched the surface of Malaysia's island treasures. It really makes you wonder, with 869 official islands out there, which one would you choose?